Ladies and gentlemen, it's breaking news time.
I can exclusively reveal that at 3:08 this afternoon, Scabby Kajagoogoo, as the trick called her, walked out of the Big Brother house. We've got our first BB11 walker, everybody. Come on.
Yay! Shabby will be here live on the show to tell us her reasons behind her departure and exactly what she thinks of her fellow housemates. And I can't wait. Can't wait.
Right, am I going to have to give this back then?
Yes. Welcome to BBLB. It's day 27 and the time is 6:02. It's finally happened. Shabby has walked out of the Big Brother house. Oh, Shabby! In just a moment, Shabby will be joining us live to give us her first TV interview. And you can get involved in today's poll. Should Shabby have walked? Have your say online right now.
Also coming up, we are joined by BB Obsessive and Efi's biggest fan, Paul Ross, everybody, plus the man who guards the gates, the Hawks Hell Special Forces veteran, Michael Hawk down, leave no man alive.
Huck!
He'll be giving us the intel on topic hour bet.
But back to the main news of the day. Shabby's shock departure. Now, you'd be forgiven for thinking it could have been Ben that might have walked after last night's show. But yesterday, it all kicked off in the house. The argument started when half of the house won a party, whilst the rest were locked in the bedroom. Here's the moment when Shabby decided to leave.
I'm actually really embarrassed. I'm cringing. Cringing.
You keep doing what you're doing. You're a fantastic little character. Do you know what I mean? You've made it.
I don't want to talk to you.
Nothing.
Kiva, do you understand that I don't want to talk to you? Maybe.
Boy, stuff it back on my bed, Benny boy. You're gonna cop it.
Nathan looks well.
Will that work for you with smashing your bedroom up?
Did you say we smashed up Steve's stuff?
Didn't say you smashed up anything.
Nathan, you did. You said you smashed his stuff to
Excuse
bits.
me, Shabby. All his stuff was all over all his thing. I didn't say you smashed anything.
Verbatim, you said
Hold
that.
on. I didn't mean to cause anything.
Look at you getting all out of here. Told you, I'm not letting bring me down to this place.
Kiva needs to get out of the diary room. I need to leave it, and I need to leave it now.
She was in the house for 27 days, 15 hours and 10 minutes. Joining us now, fresh from walking out of BB11. It's Shabby, everybody! Hello, Shabby. They love you in here, Shabby. They love you in here. Quiet, guys. Trying to do an interview. Keep it down. How are you?
I'm spinning out.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need to walk, my love?
So many reasons, a multi-layered onion of reasons, really.
OK, unpeel one layer of the onion for us.
One layer being that some of the people in there were getting right on my nerves. One
Is anybody
being...
crying yet?
One that I thought maybe Kiva might be a bit better off if I stopped lusting after her and just got out the way, really, because I thought she fancied me. Beginning to think she didn't. Oh, thank you.
What's it like being out, though, now? You've been out for a few hours. Are you regretting it yet? Do you think you will regret it?
I don't know. It's very difficult to say, really. I probably will have, regrets about leaving, but it just, my time was up, But, yeah.
But your time wasn't up. You made your time up.
Yeah. I've got no answers to that.
You could have been in there for weeks.
I don't think so. I think Friday night eviction.
Okay.
See you later,
Shabby.
You think you jumped before you were pushed then?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Right, OK.
Well, no, I don't know. So many reasons. I was starting to cry. I don't really do crying, man. I was sad.
What was the hardest thing about being in the house? Was it your relationship with Kiva?
That was hard. Yeah, that was really hard because if you have an issue with a girl and you like her, she doesn't like you back, you go talk to your best friend about it. Unfortunately for me,
She was
my best friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Catch-22, you say?
Predicament.
Catch-22. I'm not talking about a terrible film with Gene Hackman from the 80s.
Shabby, would you like us to remind you of your relationship with Kiva? Let's just do it.
Your face is beautiful. Thank you.
I love how she's completely mad. I love that about her.
I really like Kiva a lot.
Please tell us.
Shabby has something that she wants to talk to you about.
If that's not cool, man, that's not cool.
I really like you.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I like you too.
No, I really like you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't laugh. I'm not laughing, Ty. I'm just really awkward. I want to spend all my time with her, but I don't fancy her.
I do feel sorry for Shabs because it must be really bad to be locked in a house with somebody you feel so strongly about like that.
I am literally a love-struck fool. I am falling in love with this girl.
Do you think the feelings are mutual?
I do think there is a little something going on there. I do.
Kiva, you've got to be careful, babes. You don't want to come across like you're leading someone on.
Either she really likes me and doesn't want to admit it, or she is taking me for a fool.
I don't know what's happened to you. You used to be such a nice person.
Lesbians have feelings too.
Thank you very much, Shabby.
Thank you.
You are now free to leave the Big Brother house by the door to your right.
Thanks. I'm embarrassing.
I've got tears! Tears in
Emma's
these
crying.
eyes!
It's those onions. It's those onions. How
It
does
is those
feel
onions.
How does
Don't
it
be
feel watching
embarrassed.
that, my love?
She's lovely, isn't she?
She is lovely.
I can't believe she didn't fancy me. Did
I
anybody know
can't
that?
believe she didn't fancy
Do you think-
I thought she did.
She did a little
Shabby.
bit.
I need to
Come
get
on.
my head out of my own bum. to be
No,
honest
she
with you.
did say that she wasn't interested, but do you think maybe she might have led you on a little bit?
She said she fancied me once.
And there were a couple of times when she said, I have kind of gone there with girls, and I think that would, surely suggest that maybe there might be a chance for you if she didn't have a boyfriend. And...
Yeah, but there were. She loves her boyfriend, and I've got to respect that. I don't want to be a home
Well,
wrecker.
yeah, no,
A bit late for respecting that, really, isn't it? A good few weeks not
but-
respecting that.
I don't think you really took it too far. She was the one nuzzling you.
She kissed me on my neck.
Do you think she's going to follow you out the house? Do you think she's going to come on out after you?
No, I think she'll stay, and I think that's the right decision. She should at least give it a few more days. She might actually like it better without me following her around like an idiot.
Oh. Hey?
Maybe she'll come out of her shell a bit more because she has been quite
quiet. Now, Shabby, what were all these tantrums about? I've never seen anything like it. She was
Do you want me to kick off?
You know what? We've got enough footage of you kicking off. Have a look at this.
What are you doing with Kiva? Whoa! I'm going to kick off. I don't understand. But I have a temper problem, as I explained to you, yes? About the hat.
Oh, for God's sake.
This place. I hope that you're very, very pleased with yourselves.
Oh, Shabby. Look how you've got them all reacting. Now, is this something that only happens in the Big Brother house, or does this happen to you in the outside world as well?
Well, my friends gave me a bit of advice that if I did get in, that I should breathe in for 4 and out for 7. Should have remembered that while I was in there. I only remembered that when I came out. I don't know, it's not so bad in the outside world. It is the pressure cooker environment in there. I scared myself sometimes in there.
You see a side of Shabby that you didn't even want to see.
A side of Shabby I thought might be lurking, but really far down, and then it...
Who wound you up the most in there?
Loads of people. If you're asking me today, then it would be Nathan. If it was yesterday, I don't know. It was a different person every day.
Pretty much everyone across the board there.
Yeah.
How do you think you're perceived by your fellow housemates?
If you're about to show me, I don't want to know. I don't know. I hope they realise that for all of my bad qualities, I don't think I'm a malicious person, and I don't think I was a cruel person. I just can't stop kicking off.
You were just quite outspoken, I think, and that's not a bad thing, because it makes you a good housemate.
Yeah.
Who would you have nominated had you stayed in this week?
I was going to nominate Nathan.
Right.
Controversial choice, maybe?
Because of the row, I assume.
I'm seeing something in Nathan that I don't think anybody else is seeing yet. His little remarks, he's a passive-aggressive type who, you know, I think you're going to see a lot more from Nathan.
All right, so we got it. Nathan, we don't like. Who else?
My other nomination, I didn't actually decide because I was going to throw my nominations anyway. I was going to refuse to nominate.
Oh! You'd have stayed in, Shabby. Huh? Who do you think is going to win ultimately?
I'm torn between who I think should win and who I'd like to win.
Well, give us both.
I think Steve should win because I think it will mean more to him than to anybody else. And, you know, yeah, he deserves it. For what he's done, he deserves it.
Yeah.
On a completely different level, this is going to sound really weird, but I'd quite like Ben to win. I know that sounds really weird because we haven't got on and stuff, but nobody like Ben has won Big Brother.
He's an entertaining guy to watch.
He's a nutcase. I wish I'd got to know him earlier. I mean, I still would have been really annoyed by him in certain respects, but he is his own person, and I want people to respect me for being my own person. He is his own person, and I
How about that for a turn up for the books, guys, huh? And how about that for Shabby being big enough to come on national television and call it how she sees it? Now, you didn't have time to say goodbye, did you? Should we have a little look at the reaction to your departure in the house?
Probably quite pleased.
Come on, let's have a look.
This is Big Brother. Shabby has now left the Big Brother house. The storeroom is now open for housemates to collect Shabby's suitcase. Would one housemate ensure that Shabby's belongings are packed into her suitcase and return the suitcase to the dining room?
Yeah.
Keith, come on. Keith.
Believe it.
You right? You right?
Oh, well. Did you know that was going to happen now?
I didn't think she'd go without saying goodbye to me.
Maybe it's too.
Like that, Gabe.
Slightly contrasting reaction there between Kiva and Nathan.
Not bothered anyway.
Yeah.
So you're not bothered?
She seemed,
She
seemed upset, didn't she?
I don't want to... My reasons for not saying goodbye to her was actually for her benefit. If she wants to leave, I want that to be her own call, not because I'm also leaving.
Yeah.
It has to be her thing. This is her experience.
Yeah. Shabby, we've got a present for you.
Is it my hat?
Let's have a look. Let's have Shabby's
It is your hat.
Reunited at last.
Are you happy?
Oh, yeah.
Are you Shabby, are you going to be going back to your squat now?
Am I going to be going back to the squat? Well, there's a question. Maybe not for a little bit, but I will rejoin them, yeah.
Right.
I just need some time to readjust to not being confined to a very small space. And, you know, we've had, you know, a nice bathroom and, you know, a big garden and all those kind of things.
You've been spoiled.
We've been spoiled. Mostly, apart from the chickpeas.
All right, Shabby, give her a big round of applause.
Thank
Great
you.
housemate, Shabby, everybody. Make sure you join us after the break when we'll be joined by the man responsible for putting Ben through his paces last night, Special Forces Officer Michael Hawke down. For us, we'll get to the bottom of the housemate politics with Paul Ross. We'll see you in 4. Welcome back to Little Brother. It's 6:21 now. Since last night, the house has absolutely erupted in a way to rival BB5's Fight Night. Relationships have become so strained that Shabby decided to pull herself out the house, guys. Yeah, she's been out the house for just over 3 hours and just gave us an exclusive interview. Here to give us his views on Shabby's departure and putting Ben through his paces, it's a man who's been in the army longer than we've been sucking air. It's Green Beret officer Michael Hawke down. Leave no man alive. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Michael.
You're getting good at that.
Hoo-ha! When you've got a deserter in the ranks, what's the normal army procedure dealing with someone who's gone AWOL? I'm not talking about a terrible 80s film with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That is a bad film. Basically, you got to recapture and then incarcerate them.
Really? Right, OK. No, I hope not. I hope not.
That's a fact.
Really?
A long stint in the big house, or in this case, out of the big house.
Do you know what? I mistook incarcerate for incinerate there, and that was a terrible mistake to make. But that's all right. You just want to put them in some kind of prison.
Too much hoo-ah. Too much
hoo-ah. Who will Shabby's defection? How will it affect the troops?
Well, I think, frankly, there's going to be an increase in morale and an increase in chow.
Really? What, so you think they're going to be happier and they'll have more food and all the rest of it, yeah?
Why not?
OK, let's go back to last night's show. We saw you putting Ben and Dave through their paces. I know there was a lot of coward chat going on with Ben. Let's have a little reminder of how that looked.
All right. What is this? No, I didn't tell you to stop. Keep running. Double time. Double time.
Ben.
Jog.
I haven't done this for about 20 years.
Oh, was he the most pathetic recruit you've ever dealt with?
I have seen worse, but not much.
Really? I'm assuming if you're going into battle, he's the kind of guy you want to be facing head on.
I don't even think they'd have him.
Really? No. Imagine him just standing in the trenches, just pushing his hair up. Like,
yeah. I mean, if you're talking about Ben, my God, I've seen jellyfish with more spine than that boy.
OK, what would you do if he was genuine, if he was in your platoon and you were trying to deal with the situation? What would you do with him?
A week of Hawk's hell, and I'll have that boy as hard as woodpecker lips.
Really? Do you think you could knock him into shape?
Oh, I know it.
Really?
I know it.
I mean, he kind of stood up to you. I've got to be honest with you, Mike.
Oh, I can't believe you're going to say that.
Come on, didn't he? He did stand up to him a little bit. I felt he kind of...
All right, let's define this. If you call dodging the bullet by throwing your buddy in harm's way bravery, OK, I call it cowardly.
He still had another day above ground or something, like you said.
Well, yeah, if you want to run away and live another day, there is that theory.
Oh, right, OK, so he should have took the bullet.
Yes, he should have. Really? He deserved it.
Right, OK. I would have hoped maybe you would have opened a big can of whoop-ass on him, though, Mike. You didn't really...
I knew he was going to fold before I ever got my hands on him, so I wanted him to at least experience a few moments of enrichment. Right, so I went easy.
Now, Mikey, we've got a lot of communication coming in about you, actually, from last night's show. Lucy says, OMG, the army guy is fit. Yeah? Yeah. Mag says, put Michael Hort in that house for 2 weeks. He's a babe. Yeah? Honey Bear 1998 says, Michael Hawk is hot. So let's have some more of it.
Man, it sounds to me like they need to step away from the crack pipe.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, OK. Well, we obviously we can't say that about those people. That was nice comments from them.
It's a joke.
Michael Hawk down, everybody. Give him a big round of applause. Let's go over to Emma, who's with Paul Ross.
I am indeed. Lots of love for Michael Hawk there. Now let's have lots of love for Paul Ross.
Thank you.
Right, Paul, we want all of your big brother guidance on everything that's happening, because you're a massive fan, aren't you?
I'm very enthusiastic, yes.
You're a huge brother
Although
fan.
it's a slow burner, this one, I thought, because it took me a while to pick my favourites and my most hated, but I've now got them sorted.
But now you've got them. OK, we'll get to that in a minute. Big news, obviously, today. Shabby's out. What did you think about her walking?
I thought it was a real shame. I mean, at times she's not been my favourite housemate.
She was a Marmite character, wasn't she?
But she was brilliant, and she reminded me, there's a great Charlie Chaplin film called The Kid, and it's got a little Chaplin with a little cap, and she's got the Charlie Chaplin bowler hat going on as well. So she's straight out of a silent movie, because she can't keep secrets, and that's why, in some ways, I think some of the people in there played her a bit and tweaked her a bit, because she's so guts out and so honest.
She's very honest.
You could always see what she was thinking. You didn't always want to know what she was thinking, but you could always see what she was thinking. So she's going to be sorely missed.
Did your opinion of her differ when you met her just to what you'd seen in the house?
I started to like her over the last couple of weeks much more. And I think it's very difficult when big personalities first go in. They can look a bit too full of themselves and a bit too dominating. And she's not really like that at all. She's very charming and sweet and very vulnerable.
Very charming.
And that vulnerability came out over the last couple of weeks, I thought.
How do you think, how are, Big Brother walkers perceived, do you think?
It's a difficult thing to say with Shabby here, but I think they're basically perceived as lightweight losers and deadbeats. Because they kind of, you sign up for something, and if you're in something for the long haul, it's different with Shabby, I think, because there's a much more emotional undertone.
Yes.
I mean, the one I remember is Sandy, who went in, the kilted guy, full of himself, plenty of chat, and he ended up climbing in his kilt over a fence and giving us a lovely view of the two cheeks of his bottom. Now, that's not how you want to be remembered on national television,
not.
is it?
But
so in the end, they're the lightweights, I'm afraid to say.
They are. You would, as you said, you know, they know kind of what they're getting into, but I suppose it is a pressure cooker, as Shabby said, and until you're in there, you really don't
Well,
know.
interestingly, hearing Shabby talking then, maybe at the back of some of their mind, and maybe with Shabby, there's an element of taking back control, because she seemed convinced she was going home this Friday.
Yeah.
She was convinced she was going to get another nomination. So maybe she thought, you know what, I'm going to jump before I'm pushed.
Before I'm pushed.
Yeah.
Now, the whole... she walked because it all stemmed from an argument with Iffy. We hear you are a big Iffy fan.
I think Iffy's great fun. I mean, she's very flirtatious, she's full on, she's just larger than life, and you kind of think she'd be great. She would make any party.
Yeah.
You know, if the party's dull, Iffy turns up, it would be great fun. And I do think last night, and again, as Shabby was saying, it's a real hothouse environment in their real pressure cooker. She wasn't that over the top, I thought, last night. A bit of Ike and Tina Turner dancing, so what? But in the end, I suppose if you're up there and two big personalities, and Shabby's a big personality...
I suppose it's kind of rubbing it in your face a little bit as well. Now, I understand that you have written a poem for us, Poros.
I have composed...
He's written a poem.
I have...
Could you...
We're going to join you for the poem.
Give it to us.
I have extemporised at very short notice an odd ode in honour of Shabby. No thanks, said Shabby Ranks. It's time for me to go. The journey has been fun at times, but has also brought me woe. She outstayed Silly Sunshine, but developed a crush on Kiva. Iffy's dancing wound her up, so she had to love and leave her. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul Ross.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Now, before the end, guys, I've got the poll results. The poll today, should Shabby have walked? Guys, you answered in your thousands. 36% of you said yes, she clearly had enough, which means 64% of you thought that she was really entertaining and she should have stayed in the house. How about that?
Right, sadly, that's all we have time for. Thank you to Shabby, Poros and Michael Hall. Make sure you tune into the main show tonight at the earliest time of 8 o'clock on Channel 4.
And join us tomorrow when we'll be hearing more from Shabby. She'll be giving us her take on her first 24 hours out of the house. Until then, take care. Goodbye.